Hi, boys and girls. This is Module 6, Lesson 2, Problem Set. We're going to do these together, and as we're doing it, you need to pay attention and be thinking about what we're doing, not just copying down what I'm doing, because you are going to have to do the exit ticket on your own. So, number 1 says, find the total number of stamps each student has. Draw tape diagrams with a unit size of 4 to show the number of stamps each student has. The first one has been done for you. So in this first one, we see 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 4 stamps, right? Here's a group, and there's 4 in each. So Dana, here's the tape diagram for Dana. There are 4 units of 4. And we can count by 4s to find her total, 4, 8, 12, 16. And I'm going to circle 16 since it said find the total number of stamps each student has. Tanisha has 2 groups of 4, so her tape diagram is going to be 2 groups of 4, just like that. And she has 4, 8 total stamps. Raquel has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 4 stamps. So we're going to do hers 6 groups of 4. Just like that. Let's go up and count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. She has 24 stamps. Go ahead and count how many groups of 4 stamps Anna has. Did you come up with 8? She has 8 groups of 4 stamps. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Write your skip counts to find out how many stamps Anna has. 4, Anna has a total of 32 because each stamp represents 1 stamp. That's why we could use that. That's why we could do groups of 4. So number 2, we're not going to write an answer down, but number 2 says, explain how you can create vertical tape diagrams to show this data. Vertical means up and down. So you do need to know vertical means up and down, not across. It means up and down like this. So let's go on to number 3, where they want us to do vertical tape diagrams. Letter A, we can see we're doing the same tape diagrams we did in problem 1. So let's do Tanisha. Tanisha had 2 sets of 4, 2 groups of 4. So we're going to go just like that, and I can use my first one as a guide. Raquel, go back and see how many groups of 4 she had. She had 6, so we're going to go up a little higher. And if you have to add one on like I did, that's okay. So she has 6 groups of 4. Go back to see how many groups Anna had. And she had the most, right? So we're going to have to make her tape diagram the largest. There go my lights. So let's make our 8 groups for her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We squeezed it in there. Now let's take a look at letter B. Letter B, it shows Dana has 2 groups of 8. How did they get those 2 groups of 8? What did they do? They combined groups of 4 from the original tape diagram to make 2 groups of 8. So if we do that for Tanisha, if we combine 2 groups of 4, she's just going to have 1 box on her tape diagram with 8 stamps in that box. How about Raquel? Let's pair off Raquel's. Put 2 4s together, 2 more 4s together, and 2 more, which means we need 3 boxes of 8 in our vertical tape diagram. Go ahead and do Anna's. Pair off her 4s, pair off her groups of 4 stamps to combine into groups of 8. And if you did 4 groups of 8, you are correct. Let's take a look at letter C. Letter C says, what is a good title for the vertical tape diagram? Well, this would be the same title we would use for a horizontal tape diagram. We're still looking at the same thing. We could just do number of stamps. So anything with stamps in the title would probably work. I just kept it simple, number of stamps, because that's what we're showing. Letter D says, how many total units of 4 are in the vertical tape diagrams in problem 3A? So here they mean, what is the total number of 4s? Go ahead and count those up. You should have gotten a total of 20 units of 4. Letter E says, how many total units of 8 are there in the vertical tape diagrams in problem B? So now you're counting all of the units of 8 in our vertical tape diagrams in letter B. Go ahead and count those. And you should have gotten 10. Letter F says, compare your answers to parts D and E. Why does the number of units change? So why do we have fewer units in our tape diagram B? It's because we combined units of 4 in letter A. Let's look at letter G. Mateus looks at the vertical tape diagrams in problem 3B and finds the total number of Anna's and Raquel's stamps by writing the equation 7 times 8 equals 56. Explain his thinking. What did he do there? He added the number of units of 8 and got 7. So there's 7 units of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then multiplied by 8, because that's how many stamps are in each unit. Boys and girls, you're going to go on to do the lesson 2 exit ticket. You're submitting your problem set and exit ticket to me. Good luck.